Oh, hello there. JustCallMeZudo. Something, Sonic was good, and then he was bad. Maybe he'll be good again. I don't think I need to repeat what was said over 1,000 times over the years. What I will repeat, however, is that Sonic was, and still is, an icon in the video game industry. At one point, he was as popular as like Mickey Mouse, probably even more popular. He was on a parade like twice, and he managed to de-inflate both times. Insane! However, then the question arose. If people are constantly complaining about how Sonic used to be good, and how they want the new games to be like those games, they're constantly like, why can't you just do Sonic 1, 2, 3 again? Which, spoiler alert, they did once, twice, 3 times. Sonic 4 again, and Sonic 4, but this time it was good! Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I want to see if the classic Sonic games have aged well.
With the goal of making a worthy competitor to Mr. Jump'n'Run himself, Sega designed the first Sonic the Hedgehog to a resounding success. I'm pretty sure that this and the second game are still the best selling games in the series by far. It's like not even close. Like, I'm pretty sure the original had like over 17 million copies sold. And the second one had like 15, something like that. It's huge. It's ridiculous. Now, here's the $1 million question. How does that first game hold up, huh? Is it still good? No, not really. No, I'm sorry. Okay, let's not be that negative from the start. Let me at least say what I liked about the game. I will say that Sonic controls in a really decent manner. Like, the game is responsive to inputs. At least the game functions. If that's a positive. You'll be surprised with how bad they screwed that up in later games in this series. The physics engine is also really well made, so the game is a whole lot of fun to screw around with. Sonic is a character that feels fluid and feels satisfying to control and get better at. The gameplay heavily focuses on speed and momentum in order for players to go across the stages. And the first stage of Sonic 1 definitely emphasizes this, and because of that it's definitely the best stage in the game. I know, I'm aware, people are beyond disgusted, they are shaking and crying for every frame that Green Hill appears on the screen. Believe you me, I understand them. We are, I am including myself in this, tired of seeing the same zones reused over and over again. However, there is a reason as to why Green Hill specifically gets reused a bunch. It's because it's quite literally the perfect example of how to do a Sonic stage. Alright, so again, Sonic is supposed to be a game that encourages speed, momentum, going fast, but also more than anything, Sonic is supposed to be a game that should encourage replayability, knowing the stages inside and out so that way you can beat them even faster. At the time it was supposed to be a game that you were supposed to play multiple times in order to see everything that the game had to offer. Sonic is supposed to be a game with multiple paths. A lot of the stages are supposed to have hidden goodies and a lot of risk versus reward. Oh, you wanna go on the lower path? Well, that path is gonna have more hazards than before. However, it's also going to have more rewards than before compared to the upper path, which is going to be definitely the faster stage. However, it's going to lack definitely of those rewards that you will find in the lower paths. That's what Sonic is supposed to be. You are supposed to get good at the stages, and why am I saying it like that? Green Hill. I'm going to have a stroke here. Green Hill. Alright, I got that one right. Feels really good, exactly because of that reason. You can blast through the stage, and when you finally manage to pull that off, you get to go fast, super fast. Like, goddamn, boy, you're going so fast that they didn't even see you coming. Like, the game is supposed to be something that makes you feel better, because you managed to beat it faster. Sonic was designed on the philosophy of how the original Super Mario Brothers didn't have a save system, so you just like constantly replayed World 1-1. You got constantly better at it, yada yada yada. That's essentially what all of Sonic is trying to replicate, that feeling of getting faster at stages and being able to master them in that way. That's what it's supposed to represent, and that's what Green Hill manages to do, which is why it's such a good stage. It's a great level. It shows the great game design that Sonic 1 has, and I gotta applaud the Sonic team for this because they managed to do a really good job. I applaud their efforts. Problem is just that other half of the game. Okay. So Sonic 1 is divided into two parts. 50% of the game each. The speedy stages that allow you to go fast if you are skillful enough at the stages, and the rest of them.
So Marble Zone is a perfect example on how not to do a classic Sonic level. Replace the multiple pathways and hidden collectibles with linear level design that is slow and clunky. I mean, it's not like the hidden collectibles are gone. There are a couple of them on a somewhat hidden path. If a hidden path is like, you can see them right there. It literally takes like 2 seconds to get to them. The stage is also really slow and hell-bent on making the player wait and wait and wait. And when you finally think it's finally over, just like whoop-ah! And it strikes you with the might of Zeus. What? I was trying to have fun here. I was trying to go fast. And the game that's supposed to be fast.
Okay, so according to my estimations, I don't know, I'm making this up on the spot right now. Green Hill, so look at if I have to say Green and Hill in the same sentence again, I'm gonna snap. As a whole, took me maybe 3 to 4 minutes, since you know the first two stages took me around a minute. The third act, since most of Sonic 1 is divided into 3 acts, the first 2 stages, which are actual stages, and the third stage, which is essentially just a boss stage. By the way, that makes the game as a whole feel really padded out. Like, it feels like a lot of the stages just, and I'm going on a whole side tangent here, but I just wanted to mention that right now. The game feels extremely padded. The stages feel like they overstayed their welcome a lot, because like you already saw all the things that I had to offer in the first 2 stages. There's no reason for a third stage. Just make it a boss stage. Make me like walk up and be able to beat Egghead right now. Why do I gotta go through all of this? This is not. What was I going with this? Oh yeah, the stages. That's how long each zone took me. Green Hill zone took me like 3 to 4 minutes. Marble Zone probably took me over 10. That's a big difference. So much waiting around instead of actually playing the game, and I'm at the edge of insanity, snapping my controller in half. Let me move to the other platform. That some of you may think that I'm exaggerating when I show you those clips, but I assure you, I am not kidding. Completely serious. 100%, 200%, 300 even. You see those clips of me just like waiting and trying to jump over the boulder section where I'm swimming through the lava, or as I like to call it, I'm really just standing there. I'm not doing anything here. I'm trying to have fun, and I try to jump. There we go. Back down there. It's like, bro, just like, don't punish me by striking me down like that. Don't do that to me. I'm trying to go fast, and you're making me go slow in your game about going fast. Oh god. Oh man. Like, okay, fine. It's not that I'm not doing anything in those sections. I am jumping once or twice. But by all means, you're purely just standing there on the platform and doing nothing else. When you could, like, I don't know, it's not even like there aren't ways to make this a bit more exciting, because this is just an auto-scroller. You can make you can make them fun. Mario games wouldn't have auto-scrollers if they didn't manage to keep it interesting, because they're constantly doing stuff like, oh ho ho ho, if too many enemies get in here, the platform just stops. You constantly have to be avoiding hazards, make sure that the level isn't falling on you. Like in 3D Land, like the final stage of the game, like in the main campaign, was really just like a glorified auto-scroller. but it was fun because it was difficult, it was challenging. You were constantly avoiding like these lava monsters that were just going up and be like, you fuck you. I understand that it's a bit unfair comparing a 2011 game to a 1991 game, but like even then, even in Super Mario World, which came out not too long after Sonic the Hedgehog, did it come out on the same year? I feel like it came out on the same year. I don't know, but like even then in auto-scrollers, you were still, you know, jumping around, avoiding things. You were doing things that were more interesting, and there was a bit more demand from the player. You were still supposed to do a lot of stuff. Well, here, well, you're doing nothing. Like, you could do something, I don't know. Avoid some lava while trying to push a boulder. You know those sections where you need to, like, go a bit ahead and make sure that you open the platform so that way the boulder and the lava can go through. You know those kind of sections, right? I'm just saying, this didn't need to happen. This didn't need to happen. Okay. That was a lot of negativity in my soul. Alright. Spring intro. Spring Dart Zone. Okay. It's a lot better in comparison. It's not better than Green Hill Zone. As I told you, that is the best stage in the game. And Starlight is also really close up there, since these are the fast stages. But now you notice a thing here, and I didn't record any footage of Starlight Zone. I just stopped after Labyrinth. It was too much for me. But the thing with these stages is that even though they are supposed to be faster, they also perfectly summarize every issue I have with the game. The stages have a lot of times where you're waiting around. Wait for these platforms to go up and down. Wait for the tiny robots to explore. Wait for the platforms that are like moving horizontally. Wait for the platforms to go up. There's waiting still here. And if there's already some annoying amounts of waiting here, imagine waiting on the slower stages. Anyway, at least these stages are really good. You know, I gotta say something positive about them. They are fast. They do have a lot of slopes and momentum-based gameplay where you take advantage of Sonic's game and go fast and zoom through, and this weird blue metallic rover appears. Ooh, what's that? I don't know, but I definitely don't like it because it always sucker punches me from behind. Ooh, that's definitely not cool. Oh god. Oh, I got 15 rings. What do I get for that? I forgot to mention that, didn't I? I get 50 rings. I jump into this giant ass ring. I am on an acid trip now. What's happening here? I'm scared. Mom, call, pick me up. The hell that I just like stepped into. That's what I like to call a special stage. At least that's what the game likes to call it. They are stupid, very stupid, extremely stupid. Definitely some of the worst special stages in all of Sonic. So you see, the thing is that you are controlling Sonic in giant air quotation marks. However, the stage is constantly rolling around, so you're bound to, like, you know, essentially, it's like a pinball machine hybrid. I don't know. It's not fun. You barely have any. You can jump. You can like move the character left or right. However, that doesn't matter because you're going to be constantly rolling around, and the physics in this thing are they are screwed beyond salvation. I try to move here. I don't know. Sonic just like stays in place in there. I try to jump. Something weird happens here. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up. What am I supposed to do here? It also has like circus music. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't enjoy that. The soundtrack in general is pretty good. It's pretty cheerful. God, I'm just like going from one topic to the other, aren't I? The soundtrack is pretty cheerful. It takes a lot of advantage of the Sega Genesis hardware. It sounds really good, like actual bangers in here. They can't save the rest of the game, but at least these things are actual bangers. Oh god.
Well, that was not a good game. I definitely need something to wash the bad taste in my mouth after that. Maybe a faster game, more colorful, banger music, Two-Tail Fox. Well, the answer is pretty obvious, isn't it? Sonic Draft.
Right, Sonic 2, it released only a year after Sega made our favorite Blue Hamster. Originally, it wasn't supposed to release over a year. Sega was like, yeah, I don't think we're ready for Sonic 2 yet. They were telling to the Sega Technical Institute. Fun fact, the Sega Technical Institute was a thing. They were trying to like combine the forces of Japanese and English developers. That didn't work. I'm pretty sure it solved either after Sonic 3 or before Sonic 3. Anyways, it doesn't matter. God, I didn't know it was even possible to improve this much in a year. Okay, this game is like so much better than the original Sonic 1. It's not even close. The gameplay for one, it's faster. The speed limit, there isn't any. By the way, you can just go as fast as you want to here. They removed the Sonic the speed limit that Sonic had in the first game, and that brings the question: why was there a speed limit to a character that is supposed to break the limits? He breaks the barrier speed. He breaks the sound barrier. Why am I even questioning the logic of a Japanese company during the 1990s? I don't know. Well, the question is, why is he being limited in the first place? I don't know. But it's not my problem. So there's this new move, okay? There's this new move that allows you to gain speed and reach the high speed momentum faster. So you can just go even faster. Oh god. Oh, I'm sorry for that. Oh man, what was I? So you can go faster a whole lot quicker. It doesn't take as much time. Feels great. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Sonic, you shot. Oh, go fast. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. And you'll be asking, well, wouldn't that defeat how satisfying it feels to get fast? No, because now you can go to maximum overdrive. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Look at me go. This is great. I'm literally skipping like half of the entire stage and it feels great! I'm using the momentum to my advantage in order to get to higher places, and I'm using momentum in order to move to the entire stage. It feels good! Feels fucking good! I think I just spit on my screen, oh god. Okay, so here's the thing. The game space is controlled by the player a whole bunch more now, meaning there's going to be less chances of you just having to wait for a platform, and then for another platform. And then for another platform. No, fuck that! You're constantly moving. It feels great. And once your obstacles are placed to reward replayability and getting better, there's a bunch of different paths now. There's like actual, it's insanity here. Look at this map. Look at this. This is Green Hill. This is Chemical Plant, baby. That's right. Doom. Right there. I'm going up there. Going through the tubes. Now I'm here. God, the microphone got stuck. A bunch of paths. You're going to be playing through these stages a bunch of times because it's so fun. I forgot to mention this, but there was also a lot of bad enemy placement in the original game. Like a lot of the times you're going to be standing there, and then there's really nothing I can do for this. There's quite literally nothing I can do for this, or just get good. I don't know. I didn't want to play more than one time Sonic 1. Yeah, that doesn't happen a lot in this game. Actually, scratch that. It does happen a lot in this game, but it doesn't really matter that much in the grand scheme of things, unless you're hunting for the special stages. But we're not there yet, so let's just talk about how good the game is. There are secrets of the Wasu. They will also really be your friends throughout the playthrough. Again, especially when you get to those special stages. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Shut. Let's talk about some of the stages. Let's try again. Holy fucking shit, Emerald Hill, better than Green Hill, I stand by my choice of words. Chemical Plant, so speedy, it feels so good. Aquatic Zone is a good water level, and I feel like that's a real irregularity in and of itself. You could say, you could... Oh god, I feel weird. I said that Aquatic Zone is it's a good water level, like, my body immediately reacted. What was I? Oh yeah, Casino Night Zone at sex. Hilltop Zone was a really neat zone with dinosaurs. Apparently there was going to be time travel mechanics in this game, but then it got removed, so that happened. Mystic Cave is funky. Oh, you're telling me that's where the good stages end? Wait, that's no fun.
Yeah, Sonic 2 kind of stops being fun around this part. It's just that so much of the garbage that plagued Sonic 1 just kind of seems to come back and hit you even harder. the battle level design, placement, special stages. Don't you worry, I will get to the special stages.
Okay, so, not unlike Sonic 1, the latter stages in Sonic 2 hit you with so much garbage. Enemies are positioned in like the worst of ways, and it's like extremely frustrating. You can't really get good. You just have to know where they're coming. And there are some instances where it's just waiting around, like for the platform to go off. Okay, so Oil Ocean isn't that bad. It's alright, but it's not really that good of a stage. Now if we get to Metropolis Zone, like, it just hits you with so much Sonic 1 garbage. So enemies that you can't avoid, and they are going to hit you. It's impossible to keep high ring counts, and it doesn't really matter anyways, because you're not going to be able to get into any of the special stages in the game, because for some reason they decide that it's a good idea to get a time limit in order to get the stages, which is also a thing in Sonic 1, which I still don't get. There shouldn't be a reason for that happening. Wouldn't it be better for like the odds to be stacked in the player's favor? I don't know. Anyways, there's so many stage hazards and stuff. There's so much cheap shit that's going to hit you, and you just have to like accept it. No! And then you get to like the flying stage. I'm gonna be honest, I was just fast forwarding the entire time. I did not want to deal with that entire stage, and honestly, all that first that you've seen there, yeah, that's essentially what it was. It felt extremely long, and I was fast forwarding through this entire stage. Also, you can skip like the other part of the stage where it's actually a platforming section. You just like have to hit that propeller, and there we go. Like, it's not hard. Like, maybe the stage is extremely badly designed, but I don't care. I'm not dealing with that. Let me just skip the entire stage while I'm at it. And then you get to the final stage. You already know that there's no rings. Mecha Sonic is a good fight. The Death Egg Robot is not. And then the end of the game. Oh god. At least the music was baller.
So overall, it's a good game. Sonic's just a good game. If you are not going for 100%, I just realized I have the fan on, but I will leave it that way because I'm gonna start sweating bullets right here. Right, so you know how in Sonic 1 you had to collect 50 rings in order to get to like the end of the stage? You couldn't get hit once, which, mind you, in Sonic 1 for the Sega Genesis was extremely hard to do. Now, go back to Sonic 2. You still need to collect 50 rings, okay, but now you can hit the checkpoint posts. You know the ones, right? You can see it right there. Yeah. Alright, so you hit those, alright, and you get sent to another epilepsy warning, the half pipe, which by the way, it's overrated, I personally, in my opinion, and spoiler warning, it isn't very good. Okay. Listen. It's one thing to have difficulty seeing. It's another thing that I can literally only start seeing the bombs when they're literally an inch away from me. Oh! And it's not even like that's the end of it, because when you're trying to hunt for like the rings, the enemy placement becomes just that much worse because you start noticing that it's not that perfect. You never start noticing because you never needed to have the high rank counts before. But then you just like get smacked into an enemy. It's not fun. It's not fun. Sonic 2 100% is not fun. That's so after the release of Sonic 2 came Sonic CD, which I'm not gonna talk about in this video. Oh no. I'm not gonna talk about it in this video. I'm not gonna talk about it in the next video. I'm not gonna talk about, and I'm not ready to talk about that. Instead, we're just going to talk about the best game in the Sonic Classic Series Trilogy thingamajig, Sonic 3 and France.
So Sonic 3, what does it do? Why is it such a revolutionary title for the Sonic franchise? Every single element that I didn't like in Sonic 1 and 2 has been improved upon in so many levels. I barely had any issues with the enemy placement, so, no running around at the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my... The game had such a good sense of flow. Yeah, it never felt like you weren't being challenged. It never felt like you were just going fast for the sake of going fast. No, going fast felt like a reward. Well, even the things that felt it feels like there's such a good balance between platforming and actually going fast, and it makes the game feel so much more satisfying since it feels more now than ever than going fast is a reward for playing the game well. And there's so much more. Like again, the multiple paths are back, and a lot of them just have so many good secrets and rewards to them. It feels so well to play. Oh my god! The game graphically is also possibly the best one in the classic series. Now, alright, so, Sonic 1 and 2 look pretty good. I think that we can all agree on that. Sonic 1 looked good, Sonic 2 looked even more colorful. Sonic 3 looks so polished, it looks so well, so fine, aged like wine. Look at the sprite art, this screams cool and also screams great. It's aged well, it doesn't look wacky, it doesn't look tacky. It looks great, it looks swell. I love this. Also, the music. Oh man. Okay, so I've been mentioning how Sonic 1 and 2 have bangers, you know. They have some tracks, but I feel like it's time we address the superior specimen in here, because Sonic 3 just has like the best classic Sonic theme, and I know a lot of you are not willing to agree with this on me. It's fine. I accept different opinions. But all I'm saying is that Angel Island, Hydro City Zone, and Ice Cap are some of the best themes in the entire series. Jesus Christ. They have such a good melody. They build up, they go down. Oh, speaking of melodies, that just reminded me, the game is a very dynamic thing. There were so many things that were adding in here. The game has a dynamic music that changes with every stage, so you may be in the same zone, but once you reach stage 2, then that same music is going to change in small ways. That's super cool. There are just so many things that make this game, personally, in my opinion, way better than Sonic 1 and 2. Like, I already mentioned the graphics, I already mentioned the music, but I also want to talk about the levels, how they expand. I feel like now more than ever, the levels use Sonic's abilities to their fullest potential. And not only Sonic, but in the sense that there are a lot of paths that are dedicated to the other two characters, Tails and Knuckles, because Tails was playable in Sonic 2, however he was essentially just relegated as a different skin for Sonic. It was just a thing that you could do if you wanted to play multiplayer with a friend or with a brother, and Tails was going to be there. He serves a purpose, but in Sonic 2 he was essentially just the Luigi of that game. In this game he has his own moveset. He can fly, he can reach higher paths easily, he can reach the higher rewards easily. Knuckles can glide, he can climb, and he also has his own unique paths, and that's shown... oh god, the microphone. Knuckles also has like his entire own story, and I didn't play too far into that story. I only really played throughout Angel Island. However, I can certainly tell you that Knuckles has a lot of separate paths that makes his playthrough unique compared to Sonic or Tails. And again, that encourages replayability. I'm telling you, the Sonic games just get better the more that you replay them. The set pieces are also so good. Like, the game is memorable. You are going to see Sonic, and then deforestation, and then when you think when you think that, well, they can't give you anything else, well, Eggman just drops in with a goddamn battleship, and it starts. Nothing will ever feel as good as just running around in hydrocity. I don't care how you say it. I don't care, and I hope that you don't care either. Running through hydrocity is so fun, because like, you're running over the water, you're going around the loops, this is a good water stage. Such a good water stage. Honestly, it's impressive, because Sonic 1, Labyrinth Zone, ass. Absolute booty cheeks. Bottom of the barrel. Not worth mentioning at all. Then the Aquatic Zone and hydrocity, oh my god. Top of the top, honestly. Peak level design. Peak Fiction, Marvel Zone, Carnival Night Zone, Ice Cap Zone, Launch Race Zone, and of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because these two games in one. Now, to be fair, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles individually are shorter than Sonic 2 and only about as long as Sonic 1. However, if you combine them, you get the longest game in the entire classic series, and that's cool. That's cool. This game is huge. You got three playable characters, and on top of it all, you got like a bunch of special stages, which, oh yeah, the special stages are so good. They were the best in the series until Sonic Sonic Mania came out. And the best part is that unlike the grind, cumbersome, and heavily anti-speed special stage hunt that you had in Sonic 2, in Sonic 3, you can map it out. You got a whole strategy in there. You can just like make a whole strategy. You can map where you're going to go. Okay, so I'm going to go to this part right here, since that's where I can find a special ring. And after that, I'm gonna go to this section of Angel Island Zone right here, since that's where I can find a second special ring. I'm gonna be the stage, and I'm gonna immediately, in the beginning, go to this other special ring. Alright, that's great. Then I'm gonna go through the lower path, since that's more likely for me to find the other special stage. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, the game fixes everything. Pacing issues, gone. Enemy issues, not even. Music issues, never. This game is so good.
I love Sonic. I always have. Just as hard, I always will. It's a franchise that has been with me since I was like a tiny wee lad, and it's probably gonna be there when I have my own tiny wee lads to take care of. I love Sonic 1, I love Sonic 2, I love Sonic 3. Oh, let me rephrase that. I love the Sonic 1 mobile port. Everything else, no. No. I'm sorry, but no. It's like I wanted to talk about why I appreciate them. You know? It's just such a great trilogy of games. And the fact that people are talking a lot about them, they should still talk about them more. Since it's very interesting to see people talk about games and stuff. You know how hashtag goes. So overall, I love Sonic. It's just that Labyrinth Hill was such a piece of shit.